What's good, OTG gang? Onetakejae here, and we are about to watch my brother dated a ghost for 2 years. A what? Like a ghost? Like a what? Look, bro. Imagine dating a ghost for 2 years. Yeah, and if you were my brother too, we wouldn't be like you would be cut off. Period. All right, let's get into this though.
My older brother dated a ghost for 2 years. He still doesn't know this.
Once you got that heat,
Rather, he is still in denial of the fact that he dated a ghost. He went to see a Buddhist monk and a shaman, was exorcised, and went to a mental hospital. It took him 2 years to get the ghost off of him with all that happening. He could finally break up with her after that. But he couldn't accept the breakup and hurt himself out of rage,
broke his hand.
resulting in his admission to a psychiatric ward. He is still looking for her,
Dummy.
but she can never come back, as she was sent to another world. The memory goes back 2 years ago. My brother was an ordinary man, and he was popular among women with his good looks.
That's good.
He had good grades at school and was athletic and sociable. He was a good guy that anyone would like. Until that incident happened. My brother had an ordinary life,
Nice.
dating girls of his age like others. But all that changed one day. Our family went through a huge crisis due to our dad's business failing. We moved to another house after packing everything up. The new home was very spacious and seemed too great for its low price. There was one odd thing. The day before my dad signed the contract for the house, my dad's mom, that is my grandmother, had a dream, a terrifying dream. In the dream, Grandma followed us when we were entering the house. And once she entered, all of the family was weeping and staring at her. The scene was very spooky to her, so Grandma called Dad right away. But we didn't have another choice as there was no house available at a lower price than this, so we decided to move into the house. We thought nothing terrible could happen and considered Grandma's dream just a silly dream.
Nah, that's a nightmare right
That
there.
was when it started. After a week since we moved in,
What?
my brother began to act weird. He started to talk to himself in his room. I first thought he
Man, that's how it starts.
was on the phone with his new girlfriend. He was talking in such a sweet and soft voice, just like talking to a girlfriend. Every time I ran into him in the living room, he looked delighted with cheeks flushed with joy. I thought to myself, he must have started dating. Good for him. But one day, that shocking thing happened. I went into my brother's room to ask him to go exercise with me. He was talking to someone in a gentle voice, but wasn't on the phone. He was talking with his hands posed as if he was hugging an invisible person. I was so shocked and shouted to ask what was he doing. He replied, Oh, you've never met my girlfriend before.
Where your girlfriend at?
This is Mia.
Where? Where is your girlfriend, huh? Where?
I told him to stop messing around. To my surprise, his hands were posed as if he was really hugging someone, and his natural pose really made me feel like there was someone there, and there were his nonchalant face and tone. My brother continued, Why are you ignoring Mia? Aren't you going to say hello back?
This man is, he's in the, what? Man, he's in the genjutsu, bro. He's in the genjutsu. You were in the genjutsu, bro. Get the freak out of there quick.
I really felt like someone else than my brother was staring at me. And even though it didn't make any sense,
that's crazy.
It felt so real that I almost thought I was the weird one. Confused, I ended up running out of the room.
Just leave. Yeah.
I thought I should let my parents know of this incident as soon as possible. And I did tell them everything. They didn't believe me at first, but they also witnessed the scene not too long after. They were also shocked by my brother's actions. Dad lost his temper and yelled at my brother at first, but my brother wouldn't listen. My mom tried to persuade him and tried to talk to him, but communication itself was impossible. My brother was already out of his mind.
Fam.
After that, we have invited shamans, monks, and priests known for their powers. But all of them would just say that my brother is possessed and none of their exorcism would work. We
He
went to
definitely
several
is
mental
possessed.
hospitals and psychiatrics to no avail. Strangely, my brother lost weight day by day.
Why you losing weight, bro? Like, eat something. What is up with you, bro? He definitely possessed at this point. Like, he losing weight.
3 months later, he was only
wrong with you,
left
fam.
with bones like a corpse. But he still had a happy look on his face. He would
Bro.
always say with an empty gaze, "I'm happy, so happy."
Die, bro.
Made me feel like I'd go crazy. He
I know,
kissed and
brother,
hugged
like-
the empty air. I witnessed that craziness with my own eyes. During that time, my brother lost more than
Bro.
30 pounds of
I know
weight.
he like, what the freak is wrong
I
with
thought my brother would end up dying like this.
He definitely could.
My mom became
Losing all that
ill in
weight.
bed from the shock. It felt like the entire family would be falling apart at this rate. Finally, Dad suggested that we move to a different house. We decided to move into a tiny house. We couldn't help it because we didn't have money. The new house was so tiny that our family wouldn't have any personal space, but it was more important to save my brother's life.
Okay.
So we ended up moving to a new house as soon as we could.
Thank
Then my brother
God.
started to lose his mind. Where's Mia? Mia's
See?
gone.
It's that house, bro. I knew it. I knew it was that house. It's that house. That's why.
In his madness, he started to
And that house
throw
is a ghost
everything
brother.
around him. He destroyed the entire house.
Relax.
He stopped eating, and the situation grew worse.
Oh,
One
God.
fortunate thing was that he isn't dating a ghost anymore. It seemed like
Yup.
he was slowly coming to his senses. But the thing is, he was suffering even more from love sickness. In the end, we forced him into a
Love
psychiatric
sickness.
ward. My brother finally started to calm down with medical help, and our family found peace
He
again.
definitely possessed.
My brother still
Very
doesn't
much.
know or understand
not.
that he dated a ghost. He still asks me if I heard from Mia. I tell
is
him
Mia?
no every time. How
would've
can a
been like,
ghost reach
yo,
out to me?
You're out of your mind, bro.
But to this day, I sometimes hear a knocking sound in the middle of the night.
Fam. Like, what? No.
I would wake up by the sound, terrified.
Imagine.
Of course,
Heck
there was
no.
no one there, but I think it might be Mia looking for my brother.
No. Get this out of my face. Get this mess out of my face. Look, I'm gonna let it play. Can't have that, bro. But nah. Your brother was crazy, bro. Your brother is crazy. Facts. Your brother's out your. Your brother is out of his mind. Out of his mind, bro. Like, just get on my. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, you see how I'm out of energy now? Like, I just made 4 videos. They all go. No, they're all gone. Great. That was a good video though. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Onetakejae.